Governors of Nigeria's southern states have come together to call for true federalism and devolution of powers to states. They met in Lagos and also resolved to collaborate with one another to grow and develop their economies. Public affairs analyst Dapo Daramola joins me now to take a look at the implications of all of this and the fallout from the meeting. It's good to have you join us right now.
Always my pleasure.
All right, now there are so many comments from a lot of Nigerians saying that the forum where governors all come together should have been a platform where the welfare of their people is being considered and all of that. But they've not really seen the justification for all governors coming together to meet every time, discuss economies, discuss politics, and so on.
Well, it's okay if, like you rightly pointed out, if they are coming together is to collaborate, to see how they can network. Look at, do a SWOT analysis. Lagos has this, strength. Kebbi has that weakness. Or maybe in the south, Rivers has this weakness. How can we, network and strengthen each other for the corporate interest and, the benefit of ordinary Nigerians? That would have been, a laudable, concept for them to come together. But you wonder why, they are coming together now only because they want to forge a common front. And the common front is that we want more money. Because all this story about devolution of powers, true federalism, the bottom line is that the more responsibilities that the federal government sheds to the states, the more money, of course, from the escrow account, the money they share from time to time, they will get more money. Now, the reason why Nigerians are skeptical about this whole idea is that within their states, how have we benefited from their governance over the years, including those who came in 2 years ago, some heading to 3 years? What exactly have we benefited? What developments have we seen in those states? Even within the ambit of the amount that comes to them on a monthly basis, what have we seen? Now, they are screaming every day, you ask yourself, internally generated revenue. It's because today, they are owing salaries. So they need more money, like I said earlier. Because you ask yourself, with the money they have, what kind of private partnership have they been able to forge with, well-meaning individuals within their state to provide basic amenities? People are willing to come on board and to support state governments. But the question is, have they, shown the readiness, ease of doing business with states in Nigeria? Have we seen it? These same people are asking federal government to shed some weight to them. Have they shed weight to local governments? Are they treating the third tier of government as a government on its own or an appendage of the states? So you cannot, he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. You are asking federal government to do something, to shed some weight on you, but you are not doing that to the local governments. All you have turned them to do is to seed some money to them. They pay teacher salary, pay civil servant salary, and that's what they're doing every month. But the local government is supposed to partner the state in the area of housing, in the area of agriculture. You can do many more in the area of
primary education,
primary healthcare. Do we see it anymore? So those are the issues I believe they should sit down together and say, and do a self-appraisal, an assessment of the states, and tell themselves that we have failed our people.
Okay, but if we have to look really critically into the exclusive list by which they want it decongested, as the case may be, really, what areas do you see or feel that power should be devolved to the states? What areas specifically in this?
I would simply say, based on the structure we have, you could either say power in itself, in terms of providing electricity and all of that. But that is not even the issue. Because, like I said when I came here last, yes, exclusive list, but on the concurrent list, it is loaded. That it looks small. It looks small, but it is loaded. It's where you have housing. It's where you have agriculture. It's where you have education. It's where you have almost the critical sectors.
Health.
The critical areas that can directly benefit the people. That is where you have it. Let me ask you, how many state government has invested in agriculture. They've told us over and over again. I remember listening to the World Economic Forum, the last one on Africa. We were reminded clearly that oil and gas can't sustain us. We need to begin to divest. How many of them have invested quality funds in the area of agriculture? Agriculture is liberating states like Texas, in America. You go all over the world, in Australia, even in Israel, agriculture has liberated many states within those countries. Why can't our own people use agriculture to liberate their states? They are crying there's no money, no money, no money. But there is money in agriculture to be made. You don't have to go into solid minerals, all those things, before you make money. There is money in agriculture. Have you invested in information technology? Is anybody stopping you from investing in IT? IT is liberating some states. So you're not pumping money where you should pump money. You are plundering the resources coming into you. I mean, I gave an example of Lagos State last time. I said, every time I look at the staggering amount that they generate internally, coupled with the monies that come in, and all the World Bank assisted, supposed projects, Lagos State should not be in the state in which we are today. You can partner the federal government in the area of, road construction. People have done it. They have not regretted it. They've been refunded their money. They've worked it out either in churches or something. So why are you not looking for partnership and collaboration in networking to strengthen each other?
All right. Now, but finally, before we go, the Governors Forum has revived itself after 12 years. The last time they met was, I think, in 2005. But they're back on now. What really should they be looking at towards people, the Southerners generally, to benefit from their coming together?
Primarily collaboration. Okay. Like I said earlier, it's time for them to put their, different ministries, okay? Let the commissioners, the directors, permanent secretaries, and then look at areas, with which they can collaborate. If Ekiti State, is the best in maybe cocoa production, and there are some companies in Lagos, that want to, some companies who do chocolate drinks and all this, you can partner, because the bottom line will be, you are still going to be the beneficial, beneficiary of those companies in your states doing well, because they'll be able to pay, tax adequately. Look for ways of, networking based on the strength of this state. We've seen Lagos and Kebbi say, okay, Kebbi, you have strength in the area of rice production. Why not Ebonyi State? Ebonyi State, coupled with Benue State, they are the ones who can give you the best yam. They are the ones that can give you the best rice. Why would Lagos State go there and invest? If you think you don't have enough, good land to do that, okay, you can say Lagos State, you can get the best fish in Lagos, okay? Why don't you get fish to them and look for ways of, that's the way businesses started in those days. Trade by barter.
Exactly.
You give me palm oil, I give coconut.
Exactly.
That is the basis for all of this. So they should look at it from a larger picture. It is not devolution of power. Even if the federal government decides to say, okay, generate your power, do this, do that, okay, an example is this. During Lagos State, as we speak today, is generating some power to some areas. Have they even told us how much they are making from the power they are generating? IPP. So these are potentials for them to explore. They should leave the bigger picture, because they have not shown enough confidence. They have not inspired enough confidence in the people to believe that if they are giving much more, they will do better. But in the ones we have given them, in the area of housing, in the area of agriculture, in the area of science and technology, in the area of primary health care, they should do more. Okay. Collaborate with the local governments and leave the federal government alone.
All right. It's just like saying, he who is faithful to a little, more will be given.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Dapo Daramola, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Right.